Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be going along with you to my trip to Switzerland. Come along with me. I hope you enjoy and have fun as we see the towns of Lucerne and Zurich and the Rhine Falls together. I traveled to Switzerland using a bus and I reached the Rhine Falls at exactly 6 a.m. It was still so dark and it was difficult to be able to capture anything. You could not see the waterfalls, but due to a stranger who had an iPhone, they were able to take a few pictures of me, which could at least capture the waterfalls. I would like to say I was a bit disappointed because I expected Rhine Falls to be something extravagant like Bujagali, like the very high and a lot of water, but they were really calm. But that doesn't remove the fact that they were really beautiful, and I believe it was a lifetime experience being at this place. I again got to the bus and traveled to Lucerne. Lucerne was amazingly beautiful. I really loved each and everything about this town. I loved the water, I loved the bridge, and I believe that it's a place which a person should visit once in their lifetime. So while in Lucerne, I started by visiting the big monument of the lion. This monument is referred to as the Lion of Lucerne, and it's one of the major tourist attractions in Lucerne. It is a must visit when you go there. It's very beautiful and it attracts very many tourists, and I found there a lot of people who had also come to see this monument, and I think it was a pretty good idea to stop by. After seeing the monument, I went and visited one of the biggest churches in Lucerne. It is so popular because inside it has very beautiful monuments. It was made with gold sculptures and it was beautiful there as well. So I did take a few pictures in the church and in the compound of the church, and after that I began touring the city of Lucerne. So for a start, I started by moving along the river, the Lake Lucerne, and it was very beautiful seeing all these ships and the Christmas decorations as you walk across. So while moving across along the lake, I was able finally to see the most famous bridge in the whole world, the Chapel Bridge, and immediately I saw it, I ran to it and started taking as many pictures as possible. Of course, I was asking strangers, can you please take a picture of me, because I really wanted to capture the beauty of this bridge. And while you are standing on the bridge, you are facing a couple of buildings which were built like they are out of a movie. It was very beautiful, and the waters of Lucerne are so clear, like you can look through the water and look down. They are very clear, very clean, very beautiful. I really enjoyed my time in Lucerne. Also, since I had to be in Zurich and it was a longer distance to drive there, I just visited a few Christmas markets in Lucerne, then set off for my next destination. Finally made it to Lucerne, and you can't believe that I was welcomed by these beautiful swans which were just there relaxing. I started it by taking a walk on the lake shore, and I was supposed to go for a boat cruise, but one was for 4 hours and another one was for 90 minutes, and I figured out that I wouldn't want to spend 4 hours just seated on a boat, so I ended up not taking the boat cruise and decided to first go and find the cable cars. I was very excited for the cable cars, but unfortunately it was a very big disappointment as it was not the expected cable cars. Rather, it was more of a lift. But once I took this lift stroke cable car, I was able to go up to the point where there is a museum which is located on a slightly higher destination, where you can be able to look over the rest of the city of Zurich. Here I was able to take some really beautiful snaps and then continue to my next adventure. From the museum, I continued with my journey to Uetliberg. Uetliberg is Zurich's local mountain from where you can enjoy a beautiful view of the city and lake and even a glimpse of the Alps. But because it was winter and there was a lot of fog, I was unfortunately not able to see anything, but I was able to climb this very high ladder which takes you so high to the point that I almost lost oxygen, but I climbed up there and I was able to take a beautiful video when I was just above sea level. Probably it was a very beautiful idea to be up on this mountain, as the hotel here, there are fireplaces around, whereby even though it's cold you can warm yourself. They are all Swiss pastries, cookies, chocolates, wurst, broad, anything you'd like to eat, and I believe it was really beautiful. By the time I left Uetliberg, it was getting a little bit dark. It was coming to evening, and Zurich looked so much better when it was dark. The city was glittering. There were lamps, lights each and everywhere. You could be able to feel the Christmas vibe from a distance. I was able to see about 3 Christmas markets where you could find people singing, people just sitting down, people having blue wine, people having broast, and different pastries. For example, the chimney cake, which tasted really beautiful. It was a very good experience seeing Zurich at night, because I believe they put in a lot of effort to make this beautiful appearance. By the time I finished seeing the Christmas markets, I was very hungry. I decided to go and grab a donut. I had already been warned that Zurich is very expensive, so I decided to go for something which would be slightly cheaper. But to my surprise, the price of the doner in Switzerland is twice the price of doner in Germany. This left me in shock. I was like, what? But I had to eat, so I got what I had to get, ate something, and then continued to see Zurich at night. I went and visited the Lidl Chocolate World, where I was able to see the Lidl Chocolate Museum, where they were displaying the different types of chocolate they make, and it was really beautiful. If you are a chocolate lover, you would absolutely be fascinated by this place, because everything is there. There's the drinking chocolate, there's the white chocolate, there's dark chocolate, all types of chocolate were there. After visiting the Lidl Chocolate Museum, I continued to one more Christmas market, but then it was time to catch my bus and be able to come back to Germany, because Monday was work day, so I took my bus after that and returned home. But all in all, it was a very beautiful experience. I loved Zurich and Switzerland, and I'm really glad that I began my travel journey by visiting my dream country, which has always been Switzerland, and seeing such beauty. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Cheers.